Okay, this is the explanation for Painter's Nightmare. It uses 4 kings, or any set of 4, it doesn't really matter. Face cards usually work the best though. And then 2 blank cards. You can use jokers too as well, but the blank cards add to the effect that you're actually removing the paint from the card. Setup as follows. From the top of the deck, the 2 blank cards and the 4 kings. Now you want to put the kings in 2 or similar order, your 2 blacks or 2 reds on top and then on bottom. It doesn't really matter other than the fact that you want the 2 similar kings together, and then they go on top. Now how I like to get into the trick is to show the deck face up first, not going too far to show or expose those blanks, and then also doing it here on the back. Now you have to get a break underneath those 6 cards, so what I like to do here is I like to sort of push off the first 6 cards, okay, and kind of clump them together, so that way when you continue to ribbon spread, it almost looks like you're just ribbon spreading to show that it's a similar deck. It's a little messy, but when you're putting the cards together, when you're putting them back together, you can spread them back out, but then get your pinky break underneath them. So that way now you have a pinky break under your 6 cards and you're ready to go. You can do it any different way you like, just as long as you get the pinky break under the cards. Count off the top 4 cards like that, pick them up left to right as a scoop and flip them over on top of your other 2 cards, your 2 blank cards that you're holding a pinky break, and then pick them all up in one smooth motion, or as smooth as you can. Pick them all up as 4 cards, even though you have your 2 blanks on the bottom, and then turn your left hand and the deck face over, so that way the deck is face up. Now I'll show you why you want to do that at the end of the trick. Now, what you want to do is, obviously these 2 cards are face up and your kings are like this. You just quickly show the kings, and as you do that you flip and rotate them over so that way they are face down. And you've shown the 4 kings. Now once again you're going to quickly flash them the 4 kings. You'll do an Ascanio spread from the trick Mercury if you know that. But what you'll do is you'll take the first 2 kings off and then pull the card over, so you're keeping your triple cards here, your 2 blanks and your 1 king here, and the other 3 over here. And then you just put them back together. So your setup would be 2 similar kings, 2 blanks, 2 similar kings. Now, what you'll want to do is, you'll want to move over the top 3 cards, maintain a little bit of pressure in this hand so that way the cards don't spread and show more than just the 4 cards. Move them around, whatever you want to do. Exchange these 2 cards right here, which would be the second and third card. So you're exchanging one similar card or one of the kings for a blank card, okay? And put them back together. As you put them back together, as you put the cards back together, you want to get a pinky break under those top 2 cards. And you can make it very minimal. That's all you need. It's just a very small pinky break. Take the top card, show that it's a king, put it face down, act like you're taking the paint away, and then just merely come through and double lift to show the blank, put it back down, and put the card down the table, which really is the king. Same thing, you want to take 1 card and 2 cards off, so it looks like you have 3 now. Keep this card out jogged, which is the other king. You have a blank here in your right. Put the card back over on top, leaving this out jogged and getting a pinky break underneath that blank. Take the king out. You can do a card spin, whatever you like. Show the king, put it on top, act like you're removing the paint, then flip it over as 1 to show the double lift. Put it back down, put the second king down on top. Now what you want to do is you want to hold the cards in a biddle grip, excuse me, and then peel the bottom card off, maintaining the biddle grip here with the 3 cards to show the other 2 kings. Place this king on top of the 3 cards, act like you're removing the paint. Perform the same move, peeling the bottom card off leaving 3 here, your 1 king here. Put that on top, act like you're removing the paint, and then do it one more time. Peel the bottom card off, and as you do, now you can turn them face up to show the 2 blank cards. Okay? So now that you have your 2 blank cards that you've been shown, that all 4 kings have now become blank, you take your 1 blank, your single card here, place it on top of the other 2 kings, scooping the 3 cards up with the triple that you have still in your biddle grip. And you want to keep it in this grip, and the reason why is it's not going to be suspicious, because you're going to use this to scoop up the cards, put them in your left hand, and then scoop or act like you're scooping up the paint from the cards that you put off or took off from the cards. And once you've done that, collect the cards over just like that. And so that way now your setup is that you have the 2 kings, 2 blanks, 2 kings, and then act like you're giving them the spin dry, and then turn your hand over like you're putting them through the printing press. And voila, the kings have come back. You do the escano spread again, but this time you do it 1, 2 with these 2 fingers back here, so you're taking the bottom 2 cards, the top card to show the 4 kings just like that. So now the 4 kings have come back. Take your triple that's in this hand, place it on the bottom. Everything goes on top of the deck just like that. And then you just show 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th king you take, and you actually would use your thumb to take it, and as you do that you turn your hand over and place the deck face down and go like that. 4 kings. Just like that. That's how you finish. And that is Painter's Nightmare.